Look, then they would also get more shills.
Yes.
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 Money.
Tea spilling with salami and potato.
Hi everyone, welcome to an emergency episode of Tavern Tea, where we talk about
Something very, very juicy that happened. Blizzard sent out this survey and they asked about the Battle Pass. They were like, okay, why did you not buy the Battle Pass? You tweeted today this one. Survey sent out to people who didn't buy the BG Pass. Is Blizzard trying to blame streamers, content creators, or am I reading too much into this? Seems like a wide survey either way.
Okay, so the question is, I think this survey had about 43 questions, and we'll go through all of those questions with you. But this particular question was, said you haven't purchased the Battlegrounds Season Pass yet. Which of the following best describe why you have? Please select all that apply.
First option is, I've heard bad things about it from streamers or content creators. You know?
I wonder who.
Like, now we found out that the order is randomized, because else, like, the order would feel kind of weird if they just put streamers and content creators first. It feels like a little leading. And the second one is, I don't like the cosmetic offerings, which is like fair.
There's just too many skins for some heroes and not enough for the rest. Like, some heroes just keep getting skins over and over again, like Zeddy or Eudora. They have like a million skins, whereas some heroes don't get a single skin. I think the problem with cosmetics in the Battlegrounds, like I think we mentioned this before, but it's basically, you know how with normal games you spend money on a skin and you can see it straight away in every game, whereas in Battlegrounds you can spend money on a skin and you don't see it for like 40 games.
So another option in the survey is, I've heard bad things about it from forums, articles. Then another one, I don't like the changes made from perks. And then I don't find enough value in the season pass. I've heard bad things about it from friends and family. Look, they even tried to blame the friends and family. Who the hell has a family that is complaining about the battle pass in Battlegrounds?
I don't know.
Imagine just having dinner and your mom is like, oh my god, have you seen the Battlegrounds battle pass?
I mean, that would be pretty cool. Means your mom plays Hearthstone.
Yeah. It just seems so weird. We just going through all the options here. I don't want to support this game, this company. I didn't realize there was a season pass. Like, maybe they then find out they have to spend more on marketing or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Or I don't want to spend that much. It's just like fine, right? But all those options, what made me really annoyed, they just dodge the issue that basically everyone had in the first place with the season pass. Because if you looked at social media, if you looked at YouTube, Reddit, blah blah, they were all talking about the paywall.
Yeah.
And here they just dodge it completely.
Yeah, I think people were mad not about the amount of money they were asked to pay, but about the whole concept of pay to win.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's not mentioned at all. I think maybe someone mentioned that the fourth option is what you should choose if that's what you think. I don't like the changes made from perks. That is just so vague and misleading. It's like, what does that even mean? I don't like the change made from perks.
Slysssa even said this too. I have another tweet here. So Bitbreaker said on Twitter, I feel like a lot of people were influenced by the monetization of starting heroes, but for some reason that doesn't appear to be on the list. Then Nicholena replied, he is a Blizzard employee, that it would be the fourth option. But like Nina said, it is so vague, right? Also,
yeah, because it can imply a lot of things, right? They said that I didn't like the change from perks, but that could mean not just the 4-hero option. Like, now we have like this track, right? That's a change. And then also not being able to buy with gold. That's a huge change as well.
Yeah, or rune stones or whatever, right? It's just way too vague. Like, Slysssa even says, I would have never guessed option 4 was the option to click for this situation. And oh my god, I feel like this whole survey is just so leading. And it feels like they're fishing for answers that they want to hear, but they just want to ignore the big issue that should be so obvious why people don't like the battle pass.
This just tells me that they're not going to change their mind on the paid battle pass. They're just trying to see what else they can do to maybe try to make people happier, but they're not going to change the main thing. That's why they don't want to bring their attention to
Look,
it.
maybe like with the streamer option, if a lot of people maybe would pick it, they would try to make the streamers happier. Like maybe give them more codes to give away or something.
But that's so obvious, dude. If we do have a big influence on the consumers,
Yeah.
then possibly in the future they might want to consult us before introducing big changes like this.
That would be great.
You know how that would be amazing. Like if they asked us, what do you think about this idea, right? The pay to win, pay for 4 hero. Everyone would have told them this stupid idea.
Yes.
Don't do it.
Yes.
Like if they realized that streamers actually do have a lot of influence, maybe that's what's going to happen. But I'm saying like in the future, maybe if they do realize they will have influence, some kind of influence, if they don't want streamers making angry videos, maybe they should ask us, right? Ahead of time, not a week before the change happens, but like when they're in development. Like, do you think this is a good idea?
Yeah, nobody liked it.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. So Zeddy then responded to the same tweet and he said, "This is not made clear whatsoever in the option though. It's very vague, whereas the other options are not. Could we reference the change of not being able to buy perks with gold, introduction of runestones, or the advantage? This just looks bad." It's basically what we said too, right?
Yeah. It's just very leading. I feel like they could have added in that option 4, you know, I don't like the change from perks. They could have been like 3 or more different options instead of just that one super vague generic one.
Yeah, just mention that or give an opportunity to say that they don't like the paywall. I mean, they probably don't want to say the word paywall or pay to win, right? Because that would make them look bad. But maybe like describe it a little bit, find some nice words like
just say not being able to buy with gold.
Yeah, exactly.
Not being able to buy with gold, right? That's like the main thing. If we're able to buy that with gold, nobody would be...
Exactly. And then what I thought was funny too, the Regis tweet. The Regis tweet. He says he took the survey last night, right? It is very real, because I was asking on Twitter, yo, is this even real? Because this looked so weird, you know? They give the BG players, after doing a Zoom call, some card packs. Is that funny? Card packs to Battlegrounds players? What do they do with it?
I don't know, just open them for fun.
Yeah, like instead, look, they give the survey to Battlegrounds players. Why not give them a season pass, bro? Why?
Well, they want you to spend money on it. I mean, I feel like it could have just been like even a portrait, a Battlegrounds hero portrait. Anything Battlegrounds related would have been fine.
I kind of want to sneak into a Zoom call.
Should we? You know what we should do? We should do the Zoom call with them.
Yeah. It'll be funny, like undercover, record it? Or do you have to sign an NDA before you join? Yeah, and then Celestalon answered to the paywall option because people were complaining that it is not an option to choose from. And he said, isn't the last option that what you were looking for? And the last option was,
I don't want to spend that much. It's
Exactly.
so different to, I don't want to spend money to be able to enjoy the game or win the game, right? Because a lot of people are not buying on principle, not because of how much it costs.
Yeah, like Slysssa said here, affordability is very different than I don't support pay to win, which was what the majority of players were complaining about, right? Like we did too in a previous Tavern Tea episode. And like even when I'm playing now and I see other players having like a really bad hero, I kind of feel a little bad. I really wonder what the percentage is of people who paid for this, like in your lobby. I would really want to see, because I feel like it's not that many as they hoped for, because why else would this survey exist? You know, it feels like it didn't meet the expectations here already.
They also sent out a survey to people who did buy the battle pass, and they asked them like different questions in that survey. And they also asked them about streamers and content creators they want to see more working with the Hearthstone team.
Yeah, that also feels like that Blizzard really dislikes that people speak out about it, you know? Like the famous blacklist that Zeddy was on, because he always kept complaining about that he was blacklisted. I don't know, it just feels like, I don't know, not like we're being silenced, but that they don't want us to talk badly about the Tavern Pass because it might influence people more than we think. But it just feels like...
Yeah, I mean, we're going to say the truth, right? They want content creators who are authentic and not shills.
Yeah. I mean, I think they kind of do want shills, but shills
well, then pay us.
Yeah, shills will... True, shills
Pay me.
implies that you're paid. True. I think what they want ideally is just people who don't really talk about these issues and just play the game. You know, and shut up.
I mean, but I feel like most people didn't talk about it. The only one who was really outspoken about it was Zeddy.
Yeah. I mean, we did talk about it quite a bit too.
We did talk about it on Tavern Tea episode 1, yes.
Yeah.
But very few streamers and content creators actually made videos, make like huge statements about it on YouTube or say Twitch. Some people covered what happened, but they didn't really offer their opinion. They didn't really have strong opinion.
Yeah, there were a few people who were like, okay, I really hate this paywall, like Wobbeweezy. And Ben, for example, they're trying to make a statement and they just pay nothing and try to have a good rating too. But I feel like most streamers just accepted it. They hated the paywall, but they know, I know too, and Nina knows too, they're not going to change their mind about this.
Yeah.
Right? So either we stop playing, we pay it, or we pay free to play. Those are the options. And I feel like a lot of people just accepted it and tried to move on because it's a lot of people's careers too, right? You can't just quit.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then we have here like a few tweets that just are complaining about that pay to win was not an option.
Well, they're never gonna include it in a survey because everyone would choose it. They want to know what else maybe is causing it. I think.
And that makes the survey bad when they just ignore like the big problem.
It depends what the point of the survey is, right? They know people are unhappy about the paywall, but they also want to find out what else they can do to improve people's mood without removing the paywall.
Yeah, but they also said that the paywall was included. They just worded it badly.
Well,
So,
badly.
yeah.
I think it was on purpose.
Yeah, I think it was on purpose too. And that just seems so leading, and that just makes the whole survey like terrible, in my opinion. So this tweet is from Christian, and he says, Blizzard really out there trying to set the world record for the most amount of bad looks worn. Like, my god, like recently Hearthstone and Blizzard in general, whenever it is trending or like something happens, it just feels like it's one shit thing after the other.
Yeah. I remember you tweeted once, oh, Hearthstone is tweeting and it's not a bad thing or something like that.
Yeah,
it's so rare for Hearthstone to be trending for something good.
Yeah, it is true. Like there was a big time period, like whenever a new expansion came out, like right before like a drama happened or like a big scandal.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
For example, like the Bill Cosby thing came out right before, I don't know, whatever launched back then. But it always overshadowed the launches, and you could just see it on Twitter, and people were like, oh no, not again, because it happened now so many times.
It's almost like it's cursed. Like, I don't care them asking about streamers. I see a few streamers thinking that, oh, streamers are getting blamed for nobody purchasing Battle Pass. But that's not how I see it. I see they want to find out why people aren't purchasing it and just covering all the options. And of course, content creators and streamers are a big part of it. So if they left that question out, it would be super weird.
Yeah,
if they left that option out, it would be weird.
I also don't really feel like they're blaming streamers. But yeah, Adi, you picked it up that way. And I can see why, because it was like the first thing.
Yeah.
And it feels like they're deflecting everything from the real issue, right? Because in every single answer, almost, they try to blame someone else. They even go as far as blaming your family.
Your family. Disown your family and buy the Battle Pass.
Yeah.
Your family doesn't like Battle Pass? Get a new family.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're going to go through the survey.
Blizzard is saying, thank you for taking the time to fill out the survey, blah, blah, blah. It should take about 10 minutes. Let's see. So the first question is, in the recent Battlegrounds update, the new quest gameplay mechanic was introduced. How does the quest mechanic compare to ones released in previous Battleground seasons? Compared to the following mechanics, do you think quests are...
Diablo in Battlegrounds. More exciting! I hate Diablo!
What? Okay. Quests are less exciting than Diablo.
What?
Equally
No!
exciting, more exciting, or not sure?
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying...
No. I think they're more exciting.
Yeah, because we hate Diablo.
Yeah, we hate Diablo.
Yeah.
Dark Moon prizes. I think they're more exciting too.
Yeah, quests are more exciting than prizes.
I honestly think quests are the best mechanic that we had.
Yeah, I agree.
So more exciting too. Boom. Do you agree?
Easy, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, there's so many.
How much do you agree with the following statements about the recent Battlegrounds update? Please select all that apply. Oh, that is a lot.
Okay. The new hero, Sire Denathrius, is fair and balanced. What? No!
I think he's too bad.
What? No, he's good. It depends on what quest you get, but he can be so good, almost broken.
Yeah, but then again, like a few times, you get him, and then you get 2 quests that are impossible to finish.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't think he's fair and balanced. I don't think he's balanced or fair. Like, sometimes he's too good, but sometimes he's shit.
Yeah, I'm not taking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a first or last hero, I feel like.
The new hero, Murloc Holmes, is fun to play with. That's true. I like Murloc Holmes.
Yeah, I actually like him too. I feel like he's actually quite balanced as well. Doesn't feel too strong, not too weak.
Yeah, I think he's pretty balanced. I like the quality of free rewards available on the Battlegrounds track. I think the free rewards are just emotes, right?
Yeah, and skins.
Oh, there's free skins as well?
Yeah, you get a few. Like, not the golden ones, but some are free. But it is very like lacking, I think.
I don't think we should choose this one.
No.
Because I think that the 4 hero option should be on that track.
Yeah, that should be it.
Like later on the track maybe, but still on the free track.
Then I would love it. Then I would fully support this Battlegrounds track if that was an option.
Yeah. Quests shake up the Battlegrounds meta, definitely.
Yeah.
Battlegrounds is introducing more content than they ever have before.
No.
Are they? I mean, we had quite a lot of hot fixes and stuff, like, you know, Finley Panda getting removed, and then Finley Panda getting re-added.
But they always did that.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Okay.
Look, when we compare like the amount of work that went into buddies, and then things were still free to play, it is not more.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's not choose this one.
Yeah.
The ability to unlock free rewards on the Battlegrounds track makes me want to play more Battlegrounds. No.
No. But I do like to click things when I
do like
get
to
rewards.
click things too.
So that
but
feels
the
nice.
free rewards feels like frustrating to me because I like to click on all of the things. And if you're just playing for free, you can't click on some of the things.
Yeah, then you always see like the locked icon, right? Like I haven't
you have like major FOMO because you're like, oh, look what you could have had.
Yeah, that's so mean. I hate that. Oh man. Yeah, I haven't thought about it because I basically almost instantly bought the pass.
Yeah.
But I think they just show a locked icon. And like you said, then this is what you could have had. This cool golden skin, but you don't get it now. That's so rude.
Quests feel fair and balanced. Definitely not.
No, not at all.
No, don't click that.
No, I feel like the balance of the quest is so bad.
Yeah, it's super unbalanced. The new hero, Sire Denathrius, is fun to play with. I mean, he is fun.
If you get quests that are okay.
So you don't think he's fun to play?
I think he's super fun when you get 2 good quests. Like,
well, I think we still... Yeah.
They work
when
together.
He's fun, he is really fun. The new hero, Murloc Holmes, is fair and balanced. I think so. Yeah. Quests make me want to play Battlegrounds more. Yes.
Yeah.
For this next section, please take a look at what is offered with the purchase of Battlegrounds Season Pass as you progress through the track and earn rewards. So what we get Discover 4 heroes, 15 new hero skins, new strike, new board, new bartender skin, and 9 new visual emotes. Okay, this is what we get if we spend the money.
Oh, so they're advertising here a little bit, you know? Like, oh my god, look at all these things that you could get if you would spend money.
Have you purchased the Battlegrounds Season Pass? Oh, let's choose no, just to see what this says.
Yeah. Have you purchased Battlegrounds perks before? Yes.
Yes.
When we could with gold.
Yes.
You said you haven't purchased the Battlegrounds Season
Oh, this is the question.
Which of the following best describe why you haven't? Please select all that apply. This is the things that we talked about now.
Yeah, we already talked about this. So should we choose that option 4?
Yeah, here's the other option. Where
I don't like the changes made from perks. That's the one.
Pay to win. Pay Wombat. Please bring the gold option back.
They're gonna know this is you straight away.
No.
Do you think they know it's me?
No, also put Sunglitters best streamer.
Okay,
Sunglitters
best Hearthstone
best streamer. Subscribe, follow, thank you. Also subscribe to Tavern Tea. Let's go.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
How likely are you to purchase Battlegrounds Season Pass for the next season?
I mean, if we're answering honestly, extremely likely.
Yeah, because I hate
Because
having two options.
Yeah, because we're streamers, right? This is what we do.
But if I wasn't tied to the game like I am, I feel like I would be more unlikely to purchase the pass now, because you know what they said. They said they are committing to hero balance and that heroes are more of a choice of preference instead of a necessity, because one hero is so much better than the other. Obviously, that is not true. It didn't happen. And I feel like they have betrayed my trust. So I wouldn't want to purchase this anymore, to be honest.
So we're answering as if we weren't streamers.
Then I would say actually extremely unlikely.
Really?
More than before.
But do you think you would stop playing the game if you weren't a streamer?
I think I would play with two options. I feel like if I wasn't a streamer, I wouldn't care about my rating so much. Would just play more casually.
You know what? If, say, I wasn't a streamer, I probably still would buy the pass.
Yeah, maybe me too.
Just because of how much I play.
Because I think I would get annoyed seeing what I could have gotten.
Yeah. Okay, let's just say somewhat likely, maybe.
But I don't want them to feel happy because I'm mad.
What should we say then?
Likely or unlikely?
That's so non-committal.
Yeah. Oh,
Why'd you say that? Please be specific as possible. Maybe I just put like, we don't like...
Unhappy with balance.
No, but we don't like the whole pay to win, the principle of pay to win, right?
Principle of pay to win bad.
Let us buy with gold.
Let us buy with gold.
Or maybe put the 4 hero option on the free tavern track. No,
yeah,
put the 4 hero options
on
the free track.
Free track.
It could be even like level 50. Anything. It could be the last level. Even if it is like last level. Yeah. Because you can still grind to it.
What else do we want? Creator codes for skins. Did you imagine you could have a code and then people buy the battle pass with it or something?
Yes, that would be so good. I remember tweeting about it on Twitter.
Yeah, or like skins, you know.
You know, like in Fortnite, they get the codes.
Yeah. Look, then they would also get more shills.
Yes.
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 Mommy. Yes, mommy.
Okay, next.
Which of the following are the offerings that make you feel most excited to purchase the Battlegrounds Season Pass? Please drag and drop in order of importance, where 1 means it is the most exciting offering unlocked with the Battlegrounds Season Pass.
I mean, I feel like the question is so misleading. The most exciting.
I
Or
don't
like,
care
I'm not
about
excited
any
about
of
any of
those.
these. Exactly. But we feel forced to buy it because of the 4 hero option thing. It's more about which one of these feels you, corners you into buying the battle pass.
True. Like, all that matters for anyone is the 4 hero options. They're phrasing it in a way where they give you some value, but nobody cares about this. Look, if people cared about it in the first place, people would have bought more skins. And then we wouldn't have needed the paywall, because they tried the skins for a year.
Yeah.
The only thing that is new is the emotes. And that now we have golden skins, you know, that can
the
speak.
golden skins are so cool.
But the rest, nothing is new.
They do ask, please drag and drop in order of importance. But then if we do that, it would be like discovering 4 hero options first, of course.
Yeah.
But then they ask where 1 means it's most exciting. But it's not exciting. We just feel forced into it.
Yeah, everything else in the trash. Why don't they put the trash back here? This, all in the trash.
Okay, let's try to order a little bit. So 4 hero options, the most important. Then I'd say maybe I like the strikes, maybe the second important, or maybe emotes.
No, I don't know where to put them. I don't care at all.
Let's just move then.
Yeah.
I feel like Bob is the least exciting though. I like the new ones. There's some really cool ones, like the yawning one.
The yawning? Dude, I did that today. I felt like such a bitch.
Good.
I used to like try. Look, somebody was waving at me, right? Because they wanted to level. I was like yawning.
Oh no! You should have done the sipping ones, like sipping.
Yeah.
Tavern Tea.
Do you know that they removed an emote from standard because it was too toxic?
Oh, isn't it well played?
No, it was like sorry or something.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
And then people were spamming sorry when they had lethal and they were roping and stuff. And then they removed it.
You know what? Standard is just way too toxic. Literally every emote can be considered toxic. Like, say well played at the end. It's like, do they mean that? Are they being sarcastic?
Yeah, now they add this yawn emote. If I like am about to die against somebody in like a tournament or whatever, and they yawn at me,
but at least there is a mute option now, because as soon as I see I'm about to die, I'm like, mute all. You can emote all you want, but I'm not gonna see it.
Okay, let's just go next.
How much do you agree with the following state? Battlegrounds Season Pass is required to have fun in Battle. Strongly agree. What do you think?
Yeah, strongly agree. I mean, some people can do it, but to me, I need it because then I guess it's FOMO as well, because I'm feeling like, okay, now I have to play Patchwork. What if there was Gallywigs as the other option, you know? I just feel so bad.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, no matter what, like when I get last, I would feel like, oh my god, I got last only because I got a shitty hero.
Yeah.
I could have gotten a better one.
Yeah.
Even if you have a good game, or even if it didn't matter, it just feels bad.
Yeah, and it also feels like you don't have the whole game, you know? You're playing like a part of the game. I want to feel like I have the full experience of the game.
Yeah.
Anyway, next, Battlegrounds Season Pass is required to be competitive in Battlegrounds. Strongly agree.
I think so. I mean, maybe like the best players can make it work somehow. But if you're not like Omega nerd 5 play 20 hours a day, I feel like you put yourself at an Omega disadvantage if you don't have 4 heroes.
Definitely. Especially the higher MMR you get, the more it matters. Remember we talked about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like even players like XQN and Waterloo, like Lee, they wouldn't be able to get that high of a rank if they don't have Battle Pass.
Yeah.
I'm excited to unlock all the rewards for the Battlegrounds Season Pass.
No. Look, what happened to me today, I didn't really look at the Battlegrounds Season Pass for a long time, and then I just unlocked like 10 at once. You know, like I don't really care.
I kind of like, I'm excited. I'm a little bit excited about it because I do like finishing it because you feel like you have a sense of accomplishment, like you've done something.
Do you have Advents Calendar? It feels like a little like that, you know, opening like little presents in December on the 1st until the 24th.
Oh, yes. Advent calendars, yes.
Yeah.
Do you actually wait to open one every day, or do you open it all straight away?
I waited.
Do you?
Yeah, my mom made one self-made.
Oh, that's
so
cute.
So cute. It was always like little gifts. It was
so
cute.
That's so much effort, though. Making one. But yeah, that's super cute. I think I'm a little bit excited. I would say like maybe somewhat agree.
Yeah, I'm also somewhat. But most of the times I kind of forget about it, just queue again.
Yeah, that's true. Battlegrounds is only winnable with specific heroes. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say maybe not every time, but definitely somewhat agree.
Yeah, like sometimes you always get lucky, right? If you get the nuttiest shops. But there's no denying that if you have the Gallywigs, you're gonna be so much better off than a lot of other heroes.
Owning Battlegrounds Season Pass makes Battlegrounds more exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, because else you feel like you're missing out.
Yeah. I can win Battlegrounds with any hero. What?
No.
Who do you think you are? XQN?
Next, we'd like to ask you about different offerings in Battlegrounds. How appealing are each of the following? Rare epic Battleground strikes are extremely appealing to extremely unappealing.
Somewhat
extremely
appealing.
Yeah, I think they're somewhat. And then Battleground sports, I think they are somewhat unappealing because you only see them during fights.
The boards, I don't understand why we can't see them during a recruit phase. It would be so nice if we could see during recruit phase.
Yeah.
I mean, they're appealing, just not in their current state. Maybe in the middle.
If we had it during the shop phase, it would switch things up. Because my eyes, dude, they only see brown the whole day.
Yeah.
Boy, I can't see it anymore. Rare epic Battlegrounds hero skins.
If they're animated, I find them appealing. Bartender
skins.
skin. If they're cute, they're okay.
Yeah, I really like bartender skins because I want more options because some of them are so annoying.
Plus, you get to see them basically every recruit phase, right?
Yeah, I really like them.
But sometimes they can be really annoying. Some are like way too chatty.
Yeah, true.
They talk so much.
I think Medivh doesn't stop talking. Like I bought him, I put him in, and I was like, okay, you're out. Also, I feel like they should add is like a randomized bartender option.
Ooh, legendary Battleground Strike.
I really like the sparkling one, the new one.
Well, put extremely appealing.
Yeah.
Discovering 4 heroes start of the game. Extremely appealing.
Very extremely.
Okay, maybe this is not extremely appealing then. Yeah. The only thing that's extremely appealing is the 4 hero option.
I feel like we should do this so the other one stands out more.
Wait, just put everything at extremely unappealing except for discovering 4 heroes.
I don't even have to look at it.
Wait. Oh my god, runestones!
Oh.
Okay, we know what runestones are, but for those of you that don't know, runestones are Hearthstone's new virtual currency introduced in the latest patch. They are purchasable in the following amount. So you get 500 runestones for $4.99 USD, 1,000 runestones for $9.99, etc. And I think it's different in every currency as well.
What was criticized about this on Twitter is that it is always cheaper to buy the first option. Somehow math. Not a lot, but a little.
Yeah, but I don't really hate that because if it was cheaper to buy more in bundles, people would be saying, oh, they're trying to get people to spend more money.
True. Yeah, true, but it's still kind of weird.
Like, they can't win, right? Any way they do it, people are going to complain.
Yeah, that's true. You feel like you understand why Hearthstone launched runestones?
No.
No. It makes no sense.
Have you purchased runestones since they launched? No.
No.
You mentioned you didn't purchase runestones. Which of the following best explain why you haven't? I question the motivations behind the new currency. Yes.
I don't want to spend any money right now.
Not really. That's not it, no.
I don't
want to support this game or company. That's not true for us, I guess. I don't like the bundle amounts. Runestones have offered it.
I don't care.
Yeah. I've heard bad things about runestones from streamers or content creators.
Click.
But is that the reason?
No!
I feel like the reason I haven't bought any is because I haven't needed to, because there's currently a transition phase, right? You can still purchase the pass with money. In the future, you'll only be able to buy the battle pass with runestone.
Yeah.
But at the moment, you can still use money. In the future, you will have to buy runestones in order to buy the battle pass.
I think people just don't like to buy it because it's another new currency. And in the past, like for Diablo Immortal, it's just for people to spend more money in the end and lose like the not the grip to the money, but like the connection, you know?
Yeah.
Like the connection to the real money, and that you don't feel like you're spending anything, you know? You're just spending these stupid runestones, who cares? Just buy another 50 skins or whatever.
Jeez, dude, that's exactly what happened with me when I was playing Pokemon Go every day.
Yeah.
I just buy these Pokecoins and then I'd be like, oh, it's okay. It's just virtual currency. It's not real money. I don't understand how runestones work. I didn't realize there were runestones available for purchase. I've heard bad things about runestones from friends and family. Oh yeah, my grandma was complaining about it, you know. Wait, you're gonna click it?
Yeah.
I heard bad things about runestones from forums, articles, etc.
I don't know. I feel like they're trying to shift the blame, and I feel like they treat me like a toddler. Like I don't have my own opinion. Like, oh my god, I heard it from so-and-so. Heard it from my family, from streamers, from whoever. So that they can blame somebody else for influencing you instead of their weird practices, and that people just make up their own mind about it. I feel like everyone kind of feels this is weird. Maybe they don't really question it or whatever. And they look up what their favorite streamer says or like an article.
Yeah.
And then they learn more about it. But I feel like everyone just kind of feels like this is at least a little bit annoying.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like it's always a combination of different things, right? Not just one thing is going to make up your mind, but maybe a combination of different things. Just say ninaisnoob Twitch. No, don't! No! Dude, we're gonna get blacklisted. Okay, how about we put... Oh. Okay, never mind.
Outside of playing Battlegrounds, which of the following ways do you engage with Battlegrounds content? Please select all that apply. Watch Twitch streams! Yes! Follow
we do all
media.
of these. I do all of these, except maybe YouTube videos. I don't really watch YouTube videos. Make content.
Oh,
Yes.
we
make
need
content.
it.
we make it ourselves as well. We make our own content. Which of the following best describes the tone of conversation you've heard about Battlegrounds recently, past month or so? Extremely negative, somewhat negative, neither positive or negative, somewhat positive, extremely positive. I haven't heard anything.
I feel like most people don't really hear anything because I feel like the most negative stuff is always on Twitter. And
Reddit.
yeah,
Reddit is full of negative stuff.
Oh, I'm not really on Reddit.
People were really angry when the Battle Pass and Runestones were announced, but I feel like they've come down a little bit now.
Yeah.
So I'd say like neither positive nor negative. Like I haven't seen anything super positive. I've seen a lot of people praise quests. But
True.
I've also seen people, complaining about the paywall thing.
I complain more now because they said the thing with we're committed to hero balance, And I feel like now people are allowed to complain more because they're taking the money now. And they
that's
said
true.
the thing. And I feel like people can raise their standards now.
Well, they've been, I think, updating not so much hero balance, maybe a little bit by moving the armor a little bit, but not by changing hero powers.
Yeah.
But they've been updating the quests, right? Some of them were too easy to get, like stolen gold. So they've updated that and made it extremely hard to get now.
But it's still, I feel like it's still not enough.
You think? I don't know. I haven't really played. I don't know.
Yeah, the balance just feels off. Like some things are way too hard, then some things are way too easy, and then they nerf Patchwork, even though he's not that good. He has now 0 armor for some reason, so his quests are ultra hard.
I know, dude. The other day I was like, oh, spend 80 gold to get a Razor Gore, and your end of turn effects trigger twice. Like 80 gold for bloody Razor Gore?
Yeah, nobody can do that. It's
I'll
so
be dead
bad.
by then.
Yeah, it's terrible.
What impact did community-made content or conversation have on your opinion of the most recent Battlegrounds update? Extremely negative, somewhat negative, neither negative nor positive. What do you think?
So now they're trying to shift the blame again. Like people can't make up their own mind. I think it just influences you in the way that you get more information about what's happening. Because look, they are so bad at communicating what is happening in Battlegrounds, right? So they never really post patch notes somewhere, just like in the forum and on Twitter. So most people just get the information from like Discords and stuff, and that is community made content or like from streams, blah blah. So it is not about the community. I think it is just about the delivering of the information. Because I feel like once you got the information, you build your own opinion. It's not like somebody is dictating your opinion.
So I think for me, the community-made content or conversation have your opinion of the most... do they mean the update as in the quests or the battle pass?
Oh, I think like everything as a whole. So pay to win with the quest, everything together.
Don't think it's either negative or positive because like I had my own opinion and I like considered different points. But I don't think it actually changed my opinion that much. Although I did think before that maybe it wasn't so much pay to win, but after our talk, on Tavern Tea and... Like
for me, once I heard about the pay to win, I was like, oh, fuck this. I hope Battlegrounds is not going to die. So I didn't really pay attention to the quest. Yeah, so to me, I feel like everything was mirrored in the community, like how I felt. I feel like most people felt too. Like they like the quest, but they just despise the pay to win aspect. Then to the degree of them quitting, or they just keep playing, you know?
Yeah, but like
it didn't really impact me as much.
Yeah, let's just choose neither negative nor positive.
Has the tone of your conversation you've heard about this recent Battlegrounds patch influenced your decision to play Battlegrounds, purchase the Season Pass?
Play Battlegrounds, no. Purchase the Season Pass, no. I was always going to purchase it, and I was always going to play it.
But my god, they really dig into the conversation about the Battle Pass. They really dig into if they have heard about the controversy and how it influenced them.
Yeah.
I feel like it wasn't even that big of a thing. I feel like I thought it was gonna be way, way bigger. But like in the end, I feel like it was just Zeddy making like a few videos. On Twitter, people were mad for like 3 days, and then it calmed down.
On Reddit, people were really On Reddit, people were really mad as well, yeah.
But not for super long, or?
It almost always blows over, doesn't it? Like, people just forget. And I think there's a lot of people who just like, now they just choose to play with 2 hero options instead of buying the Battle Pass.
Exactly. I feel like they're mad at it, that so many people are just okay with 2 hero option. I feel like they expected more from it.
Maybe.
Yeah, because this feels so weird. It feels like they're trying to blame the controversy for having less sales.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Instead of blaming a bad decision.
Yeah, it's so many questions of this. They're blaming more the controversy than their bad decision of making it pay to win, and that everyone just hates it from their own thing. Instead of just following streamers or content creators or like the community.
So I think we choose no to both of them.
Yeah.
I feel like people can make up their own opinion. How likely are you to recommend Battlegrounds to a friend or colleague? Extremely likely.
What?
I always try to get people to play.
I feel like Battlegrounds is so bad for like new players.
Wait, really?
Yeah, the game is so hard to learn. I tried teaching a friend and he's pretty good at games. But like Battlegrounds, dude, it's so hard to explain because you have no time. I was like coaching him.
Oh, that's true. You know, I have a friend who is like a Sims YouTuber, and she streams on Twitch too. And whenever she rates me, her audience is always like quite young. And it's mostly female as well. So whenever she rates me, like her raters are always like super supportive and like talking in chat. Yeah. They're like, "Oh, what is this game you're playing? And how do you play it?" I'm like,
You
it's so hard to explain.
Anything.
It's so hard to explain.
Yeah, the only way people understand it is when you push them into the deep water, let them play, and then they watch streams. Because like even if you just watch streams, you don't really know what's going on, and the tutorial is bad. You don't really have a sandbox mode where you just like play on your own.
Yeah,
just, like,
that would be so cool.
game.
Like unranked mode.
Yeah, like
that would be so good.
It's so terrible as a new player experience.
Yeah. And I always used to say, if you want to try it out, you can try because it's free to play. And now I can't even say that anymore.
True. Yes, it's so bad. And now there are 84 heroes. It is so overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like even to people who play every day, it's just too much. And they're just not deleting any heroes. Do you know why, actually?
Why? Because of the portrait?
Yeah. So I don't have the tweet anymore. I was looking for this before. But I asked, okay, why don't you delete the shitty heroes that nobody wants to play? It's just too many. And then the answer was they can't delete them because it would feel bad for people who purchased the skins before.
But people don't even play those heroes.
True, they don't play the bad heroes in the first place. And then I feel like it would feel way better to just have fewer heroes instead of being able to play this one skin. Also, they can just do hero rotations, Like
That's
not
true.
delete them forever. Just bring them back like at some later points. Or now, with the runestones, if they choose to delete a hero, they could just refund 150 runestones for each skin. Because the skin
refunding?
Is now...
What?
Yeah, they're not going to do that. But they could. They could to make the game more balanced. I feel like the answer of, because the skins, they bought them. It would be unfair to remove them. It's so like stupid. Because then they could give runestones stones. They could rotate them out. There's so many ways to work around that. I feel like, okay, maybe a little bit conspiracy. I feel like they're leaving in so many heroes, so it is more unfair when you have only 2 heroes, so more people are gonna buy the packs. Boom.
You think?
Okay, maybe not.
Maybe that's part of the reason. Well,
yeah, maybe.
Maybe not the main reason, but part of the reason.
You know, like all those things that keep happening just makes you have bad faith in Blizzard recently. I feel less and less like, okay, let's give them the benefit of the doubt because it's like so many things are happening.
So what do you think? You're not going to recommend Battlegrounds to a friend then?
Maybe if they played TFT before.
I don't know. I never played TFT and I enjoyed Battlegrounds straight away.
Oh, I did too. But I started from the beginning and everyone
Yeah, that's true. It was a lot easier in the beginning, wasn't there? There was less hero options. There were less minion types.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just a lot easier to get into it.
It just got more and more complicated. I think at the start there were like 36 heroes at most, and now it's 86. It's crazy. I
still think I would recommend to a friend though. Only because I think...
Put the middle.
Really?
Like for me, I'm at 0 and you're at 10.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, let's just put it in the middle then. Explain why you gave that rating. Game too hard.
Game too hard. Tutorial bad.
No, game too hard for beginner, I'd say, maybe. Game too hard for beginner.
No sandbox. Tutorial bad. Paywall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the game. Like, if you get into it, it's such a good game. I love it. It's my favorite game. But it is so hard to get into it.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
We're kind of nerds, right? I'm always thinking about, okay, how do casual gamers get into this? How do people that play like 4 hours a week get into this? Or less than 4 hours. It's difficult.
I'm trying to think when I first started playing, because I was quite casual when I first started. How did I get into it? I don't know, man. I think what really made me like seriously play the game is when I started watching Twitch.
Yeah.
And I started watching like streamers.
Yeah.
And then I became more serious about it.
How does your experience with the 24.2 Battlegrounds patch make you feel? But look, I always feel like this is so weird. They name the patches like a weird number. Who the fuck keeps track?
Oh, I mean, the 24.2, the 0.2 is always when Battlegrounds stuff comes out.
Yeah, but like I said, with the nerds. Right, but they're sending this email to like casual players.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, huh?
Okay, how do we feel about Hearthstone as a whole? How do you feel, Sun?
I feel worse than before.
Because of the battle pass?
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, you know what? I haven't really wanted to play as much as I did before.
Oh, wait, we're done!
Thank you for taking the time to share your thoughts with us. In the next few months, we are looking to have one-on-one conversations with a few different Battlegrounds players. Would you be interested in chatting with us over a video Zoom call? If selected, you will be given a code for 20 packs after the interview. Please note, opting in does not guarantee the interview will take place. Yeah, let's do it. Okay,
I have no thoughts. What's next?
Oh my god, no, that's it! So Sun, what are your final thoughts about this whole survey?
Oh.
It sucked.
Yeah, the survey was kind of weird. I feel like they're dodging the issue a lot. They're trying to blame like family. They're trying to blame streamers. Maybe not like blame, but I feel like they're deflecting the real problem, the
actual
problem
issue.
of the pay to win. And I feel like they are not trusting the user of forming their own opinion about the paywall and are just saying like, okay, you only have this opinion because of the discourse that happened, not because Battlegrounds made a bad decision.
I understand that they need to gather information. This is market research. They're trying to gather information to maybe try to improve the user experience, to try to milk more money out of consumers without making us angry. But the way it was structured, the way some of the answers were written were a bit annoying.
Agreed.
But I have no problem with the actual survey.
Yeah, same.
But this was fun. Thanks for joining us for our emergency episode of Tavern Tea. I hope you enjoyed the episode.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
And we'll see you next time. Wait.
And
you shut up. Actually, seeing the stats, maybe I'm leaning towards more. I'm more.
That's a blooper.